Hello viewers, welcome to Snack Your Brain. I am Balaji Sagadevan. Today we are going to see about the new US administration that took office this week and the upcoming cabinet nominations that will be happening down the line. Let's get started. As you all know that this week US has its new president. Joseph Biden took office as president and Kamala Harris took office as vice president. We all know that Kamala Harris is of a very diverse background with her father from Jamaica and mother from India, one of the very diverse ethnic pool of vice president and a woman, which is first of its kind, which has not been there in the US history before. So that's a very big message that the diversity is accepted in USA. Apart from vice president and president, let's dive deep into the cabinet nominations that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have listed out and see how it becomes or how it gets into the diverse pool of selection. Okay, so since this video is viewed in 2-3 different countries, I would like to set some equivalence here. So secretary in US means cabinet minister rank in India, UK, Canada, etc. Deputy secretary in US means is equivalent to that of minister of state or deputy minister in India, UK, Canada, etc. So with that comparison, I would like you to keep that in mind and let me start listing out how the cabinet is ranked kind of stuff. Okay. So in this cabinet, Joseph Biden cabinet, this is the first time that it is a very diverse, racially mixed cabinet. We have people from Afro-American community, white, Native American community, which is very, very important. I'll tell you why down the line. Hispanic, Latino, Asian Pacific Islander, and multiracial kind of people. So this is a very, very diverse cabinet. Really, unity and diversity is kept here, and looks like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have taken immense care in giving a good representation with respect to the gender bias. So 54% of people are male, 46 are female in this cabinet. Let aside this these kind of percentage, we would like to dive deep on what cabinet ministry is handled by whom so that it gives a more perspective. And believe me, there are many firsts in this list. Starting from Vice President Kamala Harris, there are many first time things that is happening in this cabinet. Let's dive deep. Okay, the first one, General Lloyd Austin. Okay, he is the first general of African American origin to become a defense secretary, which is very unique of its kind. Colin Powell was also a general, but he became a secretary of state under George W. Bush, like in 2001, I apologize. This person, General Lloyd Austin, is becoming a defense secretary. So technically he is sound and first African American to become so. Okay. Then Janet Yellen. She is a world renowned economic policymaker. She has worked in some great universities here like Stanford, and she is known for her economic policy, and she is being nominated as Secretary of Treasury. Secretary of Treasury is equivalent to that of Finance Ministry here. Okay. Then Deb Haaland. She is the first Native American person who will be nominated as Secretary for Interiors. Then comes a person called Alexandria Marcos. Pardon me for the pronunciation. He will be the first immigrant and Latino origin person to become a Secretary for Homeland, who is especially controlling the immigration and borders and those things. Then we have people like Avril Haines, who will be the first woman to get into the position of intelligence director, National Intelligence Agency director. And we also have a person of another Indian origin called Neera Tandon. She will be more into the Office of Management and Budgets, more like a Minister of State for Finance, like a deputy secretary kind of thing. And apart from this, this cabinet has really experienced people. Okay, for example, I did take a note here. Mr. Eric Lander is a scientific advisor to the president, and he is a biology professor from MIT and Harvard. So look at the credibility they have before getting into this cabinet level position. A person called Anthony Bilkins will be the Secretary of State, and like Secretary of State is the third most powerful position in the cabinet after president, vice president. It will be Secretary of State. So he worked as a deputy secretary under Obama, deputy secretary of state under Obama administration. And we do have a person called Marty Walsh, who is a Boston city mayor, where I am staying right now. And during his early career, he was involved in many unions and regularizing it and those kind of stuff. Okay, and he is going to assume office of Secretary of Labor. So that's the level of technical competency also it was seen, and they have also given importance to the diversity. We also have a person called Tom Vilsack. He will be taking over as agriculture secretary, and in his earlier days he was like a union chief for US dairy exporters. So in that kind of experienced people they are. So if you look at the entire cabinet, they are well diverse people from by means of like ethnical background, and also they are well qualified technically to serve the department for which they have chosen for. And all these people need to be confirmed by the Senate committee, Congress committee before they take office, and mostly that will be like a formality here in USA. So we hope that everyone in this list gets confirmed and they take office soon. And we wish this new administration all the best. We'll see what they do in coming years. Thank you and have a nice day. If you like this video, please press like button, share it with your friends, and do comment it so that I can make another specific video related to your comments. Thank you and have a nice day.